Hey guys, so I lost the audio there. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Good? No? Sound? I hope there's sound. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? No? Yes? Awesome. Okay. Back on. Okay, we're rolling. So I'm heading to the 80. They actually went on a sea trial the other day, but I was extremely busy. I couldn't make it. I'm waiting for them to finish commissioning this Nordhavn, and once that's complete, I'll jump on board with my GoPro, do my thing. I'm getting better and better with my videos, so give me some time. It's there's a lot that goes into it. It's a lot harder than I imagined in the beginning, and I feel like most viewers don't understand the time and just the amount of work that goes into making a 10, 20, 30-minute video on one of these boats. There she is, guys. This is a brand spanking new Nordhavn 80. First one to be delivered. She will be at the Fort Lauderdale boat show on display by appointment only, of course. And we will also have the Nordhavn 41 on display. So the guys are on board working on the boat. So I may pause the audio just to give them a heads up and let them know I'm here. That way we don't get any unwanted language. Hey, Chris. So this is Chris, one of the commissioning guys. I was actually a part of the commissioning crew. Hey guys, I'm live, if you're wondering. Don't mind me. Oh, sorry. Let me take my shoes off. And I'll just kind of walk through the boat. Don't mind the mess. What you're watching is what goes into commissioning one of these Nordhavns. We'll just... That's Doug. Hey, Doug. Can anybody guess what goes here? It goes up. I'll give you a clue. So we are in the galley / salon area. I know the boat does look like a mess, but she will be 100% ready for the boat show. Moving forward, let me get some lights on in here. All right. So we are in the main stateroom. Huge bedroom. Full king size bed, of course. It's in the details. It's in the details. So, if there's anything you guys want to see, just comment below. That's in door number 1. So this is one of the closets. Smells like fresh cedar. Still has the brand new smell. Closet number 2. We have some direct TV in here. This is a panel that actually pops out, give you access to wire runs, conduits. Well, thanks, studio. The woodwork on this boat is amazing. We have a desk area here. Sorry for the glare. Let me get in a better spot. Desk area is on the starboard side. Our Fusion radio. Nice little bookcase here. could have gone bigger with the TV, but of course, when you're on a boat this size, I don't think the TV is what matters. Nice lounge area on the port side. And there will be plenty of storage throughout. Storage under the bunk. And behind me is the main let me find some lights here. The main stateroom head. Beautiful, beautiful woodwork. Full marble, including inside the shower. This is all marble. Door for the toilet, of course. And I absolutely love the shower. Let me see how much room is in here. Plenty of room. Just beautiful. Like I said, it's in the details. The camera does not do enough justice. Plenty of storage throughout. Try to open up everything. I know the viewers are curious just like me. And if the video is a little bumpy, it's because my gimbal broke and I'm gonna go purchase a new one later. More storage. This is actually storage also. Toothpaste, toothbrushes, beautiful work. These are for the storm plates. Hey guys, thanks for joining. We are on the all-new Nordhavn 80. Let me get these lights back off. I'll make my way throughout the boat, heading back towards the galley. We have a pantry closet here. And let me find some lights. There we go. Pantry for the galley. Nice day head for the guests. Beautiful views while you're taking care of business. And the galley. Beautiful, beautiful galley. Plenty of space. Let me find the light switch. Here it is. Guess I'll open up everything here for you guys. Look at all this storage. These slide out. And we'll lock them, of course, when we're underway. Look at the size of these fridges. Water, anyone? Huge, huge fridges. Sub-Zeros. Have the locks for when we are underway, of course. These are called aircraft latches, and we actually sell these if anyone is interested. More marble. Induction cooktop with the pot holders, of course. I always have a few people ask me what these are for, and these actually hold the pots if you're underway. Obviously, if it's too rough, you wouldn't be cooking, but Mealy appliances. And of course, we have one pan for the commissioning crew to test the induction cooktop, because you do need special pans for the induction cooktop. Breakfast area for the captain or owner. All right, let's have a seat. I'm gonna pretend like I'm eating breakfast. Yep, I have enough room. Plenty of room. Dishwasher. So I'm on the port side of the boat, and that door there leads to the cockpit, which is really nice. You can separate the galley from the salon. That way people aren't entering through the salon. Huge sink. We have water. Make sure you guys are hand sanitizing. Gotta be safe these days. Trash compactor. Sharp microwave. And plenty of storage throughout the galley. Let's open this up. More space underneath. And we have the incinerator, of course. This is all storage. More storage. Have to have the espresso machine, of course. Coffee, anyone? Taking all orders. And here we go for the partition. Look at that. Look at that. I'll swing around to the other side to show you the design. Absolutely beautiful. This reminds me of some type of Japanese tree. I just can't think of the name, but I'm sure you guys know which tree I'm talking about. And we'll go back down. So that's always nice if the owner has guests on board. You have the chef cooking back here. We can go ahead and close the partition, create some privacy. Back in the salon. More storage. Just beautiful. It's in the small details. So, I don't think anyone guessed, but here will be the elevator, which will go up to the second deck. Has not been installed yet. I'll give you guys a tour on how the installation will go in a bit. We have the dining table, which we do have protected, of course, because of the wood. And all the blue matting you see is for protection, of course. This is seating for the dining table, which is still in plastic for protection, of course. Television pops up from here. I would show you guys, but since they're still going through commissioning, I don't really want to touch too many buttons or switches. I was on the commissioning team for about 4.5 years, so I kind of know the do's and don'ts. So bear with me here. I'll show you as much as I can. Air conditioning unit. Plenty of room for service, or if you had to replace it in the future. Give you an idea of what the ceiling looks like when one of these headliners come out. Have all these wires for the lights, water lines, hot water lines, cold water lines. That big line, if I had to guess, is probably for the jacuzzi. Wine cooler on the port side. And a nice little bar area Man, that fan feels really good. Gets hot in Florida super quick. So we have another door on the port side which leads to the cockpit from the salon. And here is the door that leads to the galley. Even these latches, just these latches feel quality, just durable, strong. So we can head down to the staterooms or we can head up. I say we head up. So just to give you guys an idea of how the boat is laid out. That's the cockpit, port side, starboard side, galley, and forward of the boat. So we're gonna go port side up the stairs. And this is what we like to call one of these sky lounges. There's gonna be a sectional here. Plenty of space for entertaining. Another bar area on the port side. Another espresso machine, of course. And everything you need for entertainment we have up here. More storage. What are you running, Doug? What type of wire for? What do you got going on here?
We're doing the power blinds.
Oh, power blinds. Okay, so Doug's running some wires for the power blinds. They'll be installed nice and discreet up here. And we already have the wiring installed for some of them. So we're on the second deck. Outside, we have the Steelhead Marine 1500 davit. And where you see the blue tape marks is where they have already marked the size of the tender that will get installed. This is going to be storage. Deck drains, one of many. This is a ladder that leads down to the first deck where we started. More storage. And we'll head up top before we come back down to the pilot house. So I am on the third deck now. Could be considered the fourth deck if you want to consider the engine room the first floor. And we won't be needing the jacuzzi today. I'll pass on that. Too hot. Maybe at night. So this is just access if you had to work on the jacuzzi or whatnot. You have access to hoses, some electrical, jacuzzi cover, of course. We'll have storage under here for the sun pads that will go here for lounging, tanning. Have a few. It says, okay, I'm back. It said poor connection. Hey, Mike. We're on the Nordhavn 80. Just giving the viewers a quick tour this morning. This will be all storage. We have a beautiful bar area on the starboard side. More marble. Mahi mahi, anyone? So a great space for entertaining, plenty of room for guests, plenty of seating. There is seating on both sides. This table is actually a little lower. It's more like a coffee table. This would be more like a dining, dinner type table. This is all storage. We have 2 skid chairs up here. Plenty of room if the owner wanted to add a 3rd chair here. That is definitely doable. More storage. So it looks like they're detailing the boat also. We can remove the wheel for anyone curious. And this boat came with full electronics from the yard, provided by Alcom Marine Electronics out of Dana Point, California. And I wish we could go for a sea trial, but not today. But on the next sea trial, I will try to come on board and do some live filming. So this is where I was telling you guys where the elevator will come through. So we'll have to hire a crane company that will lift the elevator. This hatch opens up. The elevator comes from the top all the way down. This is removed. And the guys will have to cut all this out, which I can see they've already cut. And this will get cut out. And this will pop out. And the elevator will go straight down to the salon. And this will all get sealed back up. We have a washdown spigot here. And these are protected, of course, for the weather. And we'll move to the pilot house. I'm waiting until 10 o'clock a.m. That's when Best Buy opens. And I will go purchase my new gimbal, which helps tremendously for these videos. Huge doors, solid glass doors. And here is where the elevator stops on the 2nd deck, on the 2nd floor. Who doesn't need an elevator on a boat, right? 2nd day head. Huge visibility on the starboard side. Nice little porthole. This will be storage. It's actually pretty big. And the pilot house. My 2nd favorite spot. Look how huge it is in here. Plenty of seating. We have the U-shaped settee here. 2 beautiful stick chairs installed. Of course, I have to test them out. Oh yeah, feels good. Soft on the back. Well worth the price. Never pass up a stick chair. So all Furuno in the pilot house with time 0. So up top we have the gray and black water tank gauges. We always like to keep the gray tank in automatic. Black tank, of course, we keep off. No pumping out in marinas. You guys know that. We have our ventilation monitoring system and our pump monitor. So if any one of these pumps turns on, the light will flash green, let you know it's running. Our fuel valve control system. It's always nice to have. Bilge pump monitor. So they're all green because they're powered and on. If one starts to run, the yellow light will flash, of course, and if you see red, that is no bueno, means high water. Check the bilge. Standard John Deere. I absolutely love the John Deeres. Easy to work on, easy to source parts. And we'll go outside and wrap it around to the bow. starboard side drive-in station. And we'll just push this spring in to close it. This will all be storage, fuel for the tender. We have the fill here, and we'll go ahead and open this up. And this will be to fill up the tenders or jet skis, whatever he decides to put on the bow. Always nice to have the fuel tank on board. And here we have the bow. No toys yet. So this boat does come standard with 2 davits. We have 2 1500 davits on board. Access to the chain lockers, dual windlasses, dual anchors, of course. I feel like I'm in that one scene in Titanic where she heads over. Hopefully I don't drop my phone. And the view you guys been waiting for. Wow. Just wow. So for all the new viewers joining, I'm on the Nordhavn 80 that will be on display at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, of course. Contact your broker for a private showing. We will also have the Nordhavn 41 on display, which I'm super excited because a lot of people are dying to see the boat. It originally was canceled, and we were able to find another 41 to enter the show. So we will have a 41 at the boat show. Another driving station. What do we have here? Nice little workboat. Oh, I almost forgot. I still have to make it downstairs. That's how big this boat is. And I haven't even gone to the engine room yet. So we'll head back down to the engine room. Well, to the staterooms first. And we'll make our way to the engine room. Hey, Scott. What's up? Another day.
Paradise.
Another day in paradise. Always nice when you have a freezer. Okay, so we are downstairs. This is the port side guest cabin. This cabin is a little smaller than the VIP cabin. Let me get some lights on in here. There we go. Television is already installed. Plenty of storage underneath the mattress, of course. More marble. Big size shower. Plenty of room in here. Storage, of course. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Nothing crazy, just plenty of storage throughout this boat. Moving to the starboard side VIP cabin. And this cabin is a little bigger. More storage. Try to give you guys a good view here. Full ensuite head. And this shower is definitely bigger. Then the port side cabin shower. Wow. You could probably fit 4 people in here. Not that you should. What do we have behind here? Storage. So these lights were just installed. They weren't here last week. We're getting closer and closer to finishing this boat since the boat show is right around the corner. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Michelle, thanks for joining. This is a walk-in closet for this head. We have the safe box, which we can pretty much hide anywhere. Big closet. These all pop out, of course, for through-hole access. That's a deck drain. And this big watertight door is where we enter the forward machinery space through the starboard side cabin. And this space is just absolutely huge. This is all dead space for storage. These stairs lead up to the main stateroom. So that hatch opens up, and if I were to go up, I'd end up in the main stateroom. Full-size water heater, water filtration system. We have the UV light also. And this is all storage. So if you wanted to add another water maker or a pump, plenty of storage. And to give you guys an idea of how big it is in here, I'll have to turn around. So I'm 5'10", and I have about 2 feet above me. And when I move forward, I'll have even more space. So we have all of our pumps, water pumps, primary, secondary, emergency hydraulic pump, our water makers, our hydraulic blocks for the thrusters, davit motor, access to the bow thruster if you had to work on that. These are all hydraulic lines. Our gray and black water pumps, manual pumps for the gray tank. That is a Dometic Spot Zero system installed, and plenty of space up here for any additional pumps, anything that the owner wanted to add. And I'll try to set the phone down here if I can find a spot. So again, I'm 5'10", and I can't even reach the ceiling from here, so this has to be maybe 6'5" ceiling height. And that's actually another step drop down. I won't open that, not today. So we'll head back inside. It's a little warm in here. I wore pants today. I'm not sure why. I heard there was a cold front coming. No, Mike, enjoy your 59 first. You have plenty of time. I love those 59s, by the way. If I can ever make a video on your boat, Mike, I would really appreciate it. So I'm just gonna turn off these lights. And we'll go into the engine room. But before the engine room, here is our main electrical panel. And I know this looks intimidating at first, but you'll learn this pretty quick. And this also acts as the laundry room. So we have stacked washer and dryer. This is storage. Have a nice wet sink here. And moving into the engine room. Wow, it is very bright in here. It's clean, it's brand new. Standard John Deeres. I love the John Deeres. So this is a twin engine boat. That is our hydraulic oil tank for the stabilizers, thrusters, And look at how much space is in here. If I lose service, I'm gonna give you guys heads up in advance. I tend to lose service in the engine rooms. So we'll have access to one of the stabilizer fins here. All these valves are for the bilge systems. We can isolate certain bilges depending on what's going on. Our port side fuel gauge. Awesome, I'll see you in November, Mike. I'll be here. Hopefully it's not as hot. So I have to show you the size. Let me put the phone down real quick. The size of the stabilizers on this boat are huge. Through holes. So we have high water bilge pump discharge, a deck drain in the middle, and a manual bilge pump discharge on the left or port side. I know somebody will correct me if I keep saying left and right. Underneath this big hatch is our star system, which I might as well show you if I'm here. And that's for active stabilization while you're at anchor. And it is that system there. So basically, if the owner's at anchor, he can turn on a generator. Usually you'll need about a 7 to 9 kW generator on to run the star system, and it'll basically stabilize the boat while he's at anchor. So the generator will be running if he has that system on. But on a boat this size, you won't hear the generator. This is our starboard side fuel tank. Access if we had to get in there. More hydraulic blocks and lines. Air conditioning, of course, is always helpful for the technicians. It gets pretty hot in here. We have our workbench station here. Always nice to have a sink in the engine room. Generator 2, generator 1. Huge watertight doors. If you've ever felt one of these doors, they're solid, they're heavy. It's in the quality. For the oil, always nice to have. And I'll give you a wide view of the engine room. Again, if you guys have any questions, drop it below in the comment box. Moving aft is the captain's head. So full ensuite head. He has a nice size shower here. Not as fancy as the other showers, of course, but it does the job. Plenty of storage. He has his own sink, of course. And this is where the captain will be on board if this owner decides to have a captain. Nice size bunk. Has his own television. A little desk area for planning, or he can plan in the pilot house. He has his own appliances down here. Fridge, microwave, nice little work area here where he can make his food. Radio, everything to monitor the boat while he's down here. Wow, this is actually a nice sized closet. I love that cedar smell. And moving more aft is the lazarette. So as you can see, plenty of work being done. Huge steering rams. We have our battery switches here. Our battery bank over there on the starboard side. Our dual Victron inverter chargers. Oh, this is really nice. Nice storage here. Huge fire suppression system throughout the boat, of course. These are chiller 1 and 2 pumps for the air conditioning. And this is our Dometic air conditioning units. So not much to see in the lazarette. Let's move up. So I'm going up these stairs and you'll see where we end up. If you guys remember, if you can wrap the boat around in your head. So I'm on the first deck cockpit now. Whew. It's a lot cooler out here than in the boat. They don't have the air conditioning on because they may be working on something. Aft driving station. This will be storage. We still have the table protected, of course. Huge cleats for the lines. I mean, these are just solid. We have wind doors like the 59, Mike. Always nice to have. One diesel fill we have here. Starboard side hatch, of course. Even this little piece that pops up is absolutely solid. Full fiberglass. Great construction, great quality. Just look at the hinges. Military grade, it feels like. So we'll continue aft. This is the engine room ventilation, if anyone's wondering. Another barbecue grill. Can never have enough barbecue grills on a boat. Burgers, shrimp, some fish, another wet sink. This will be storage. Nice fridge here. Stairs that lead to the second deck, not where the jacuzzi's at. The jacuzzi's on the third deck. Yo! Storage. Access for technicians. And this porthole, if I were to open this, leads straight down to the captain's room. Engine room ventilation. Another port side board and hatch. So we're in the salon here. This is the port side of the boat. That's forward. If I were to go forward, I'm in the galley. And I did the galley already, but I'll do a quick tour for all the new people that joined. And heading back aft, I think I pretty much hit everything. Once this boat is complete, I will make a video on it, a YouTube video with my GoPro camera, which will take me, I don't even want to think about it, it's going to take me forever.
Drill the hole, let's say, here instead of there, and then have to run it out the inside.
So I have a little more time to kill before Best Buy opens. I'm dying to ask the owner if he's going to put a fighting chair here. He has plenty of space for it. These staple rails can be removed and stored. These cleats pop up. Another hatch on the cockpit. Or not a hatch, I'm sorry. Moving to the port side. So this rail actually goes here, but we need it stored. And I can't even back up far enough to show you the whole boat because she's that big. Wow, that felt like a workout, that quick 30-minute tour or so. But it's not hot today in North Palm Beach, so I'm happy. It's usually hot. I'm hearing we have a cold front coming through. Hey, Sue. I see you. And there she is. Let's see if I can back up far enough. I can. Wow, that makes for a great picture. Alrighty guys, so I hope you enjoyed the tour. I'll try to get on board any Nordhavn I can while they're here. Hey Mike, check this out. I really like this boat. This boat is one of my favorite boats. She's back. So here we have Nordhavn 59. I was a little sad when the owner sold her. I hope he comes back to the Nordhavn community. He was a great, great gentleman. Him and his wife were great. Novia, or novia. In Spanish, that means girlfriend, but I don't think he's trying to say girlfriend there. Yes, your sister. I haven't met these owners yet, but I'm sure they're great, just like all the other Nordhavn owners. And I don't think I have a video on this boat, which I'll have to grab. So this boat actually is a 20 knot plus boat. It's one of my favorites because all the other Nordhavns go between 8 to 10 knots, and I like to move fast. So we did enclose the top with full isinglass. Great for winter trips. The boat in itself looks absolutely great. So this boat was sold a couple months ago. Not sure if the owners are in town, but I'll say hi when I see them. And I'll go ahead and show you guys Genesis on my walk back to the car. And I'll head to the office. So this is North Palm Beach Marina. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out, but the clouds are keeping us cool. And here she is. This is a Nordhavn 60. Used to be the old Encore, is now named Genesis. Wow, that makes for a great photo there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I'm gonna go purchase my gimbal in about 45 minutes, and I'll have to set it up. It'll take me about 20 minutes or so, and then I'll have to test her out. So stay tuned for today. See ya.